I think the number one thing for business is maybe the most important thing. It has to be economically viable. It's got to be making money. And, like you want to provide a good product, yeah. You want some lifestyle, yeah. You want some automation, yeah. You want a bit of this, bit of that, yeah. But at the end of the day, if the profit's not there, what's the point? And we're talking about invoicing here, and we're going to both go through sort of how we do it. And I think it's really important because, you might do the best job, but if the invoice is late or not sent, you don't get paid. And so many people think... And so many people come to us and they're like, I've got a cash flow issue. Yeah. And it's the most common thing, one of the most common things you hear, I've got a cash flow issue. And it's like, okay, let me see your figures. Like, what is this? And it's like, okay, there's a cash flow issue, yeah, because you're not sending your invoices, but also the cash was never there to begin with because your hours are cooked, right? So I think the biggest thing is you've got to send your invoices in a certain rhyme or reason or structure, and there should be some kind of target set every single week. I know I send 13 grand of invoices per week, 130 grand invoices per week, whatever your size of business at. You should have some kind of loose idea, obviously up and down with progress payments and bits and pieces, but there should be some sort of flatline stability or regularity with the process. But from the outset, how did you invoice at the start? like I'm talking grassroots CRM, because you came from the mines, yeah?
Yeah, came from massive, big construction.
Gas plant.
Yeah, big gas plant. So there was no structure. It was ad hoc, and it was just sort of do it when you sort of felt like it, I guess. Or
Did
when
you
had
ever
time.
feel like it?
You don't really ever feel like it. I guess probably the thing you always find is that it's never really the focus, because I think you just focus on trying to get the work. Like it's always like, I got to get more work. And it's like, why don't I have any money? It's because you've got 20 invoices that haven't been sent out, plus the 10 jobs that you're doing at the moment you haven't even sent a deposit for.
My first couple of invoices are on Microsoft Word. So I'm talking Word. If you know me, I'm the tech lord. There's no polite way to say it. How do I log into this?
Yeah.
But it was Word, and I was
just typed up,
and I was actually on a calculator.
Yep.
Some people out there message me because I know I can't be the only one this stupid, But I was adding it up, right? Like,
had you not advanced to Excel yet? Did that add up for you?
I love Excel.
Yes,
like you've heard me. I love it right now, but hadn't advanced to Excel yet. Right. So I know you started with a job management system. Simpro, from the ground running.
Yeah.
You love Simpro.
I do love it.
Cam does our Simpro training for our premium members, the upper echelon of society. You might even say
it's not for everyone though. Let's preface that. There's different job management systems out there, and they're all great. They all have their different sort of benefits to different fields.
Yeah, we should do a potty on this because, ServiceMate is super intuitive, and
TradeFire's really good.
TradeFire's good.
I've heard good things about Fergus as well. And there's other ones out there too.
And I've heard great things about Microsoft Word.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, they are one of the biggest companies in the world.
Yeah. So anyway, my first experience was like, I've got to get... And someone just said to me, it was like, when you're in the hamster wheel and you don't know you're in the hamster wheel, I was just like manic. It's so crazy running a business, man. Like I'm pushing hard on the tools and coming home, opening the computer. Like I was the most important man on earth. Like I was running some kind of giant country. I'm running a small electrical company in a country town. Like close, but no cigar. You know what I mean? And someone goes, you should get someone else to do that. And I was like... Yes, yes. That's. It was like a bang, just bomb went off in my head, and So I got. I just made like 2 phone calls, and I'm a big believer that the answer is only ever 2 phone calls away. Whether you've got a technical question about a switchboard or you've got a question about business, I reckon go through your phone book, client list, contact list, or whatever. You might have done the best job ever. But if your invoicing was really delayed and it was a bit more than they thought, and that's the thing with weekly invoicing, on the larger jobs like that, everyone knows where they're up to. Yeah. Obviously, quoting in all this, let's confront the elephant in the room. If it's a quota job, it's really clear. It's like quoted 50, we're doing it for 50, so pretty simple. So if you had one shot, one opportunity to sort of wrap up the session and your final word of advice or wisdom, what would it be?
final sentence or final statement. It's
I
not
mean-
going to be one word.
No, I'm not looking for a word.
So I think it's about creating a structure or identifying a structure that works for you. Picking a day all the time and allocating it to it. Ideally, try and do it inside business hours because it can be challenging. However, not the end of the world, but because everyone's at a different stage in business, I understand that. But you try and get a process, and if you can, try and invoice on the job. Particularly if you're doing a lot of small service and maintenance style work, try and invoice on the job, but create a plan and get a structure to it because it's the most important thing in business.
Yeah, my sign off is close every single day off. So you don't remember what you think you're going to remember. So make sure you and your staff members have like a job notes end of the day to send in, go to your job management system, and they have to go out invoices worst case on Monday from the week before, no excuses. There's got to be some non-negotiables in business, and you just got to get this stuff done. So happy invoicing. See you guys soon.